Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it's time for another dynamic effort upper day. But a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos, please remember to click like down below. It would be greatly appreciated. Yes, I'm dealing with a hamstring cramp right there in the opening. So, in keeping with what I was doing, we are using the Buffalo bar for speed bench. Why? Potential for higher rate of force production. There was actually a really good study looking at bent bars like this versus straight bars on the bench. They found a higher rate of force production. I like that for the speed work. I think that makes it a real good tool. I'm going to mess with it more. And as you guys can tell, I'm doing it all pause now. My speed bench is paused. We're getting very, very good bar speeds. I feel like I will be going into heavier waves of it based upon that. If I can maintain these sort of speeds, super happy with it. Also, again, a lot of people are noticing, yep, I'm getting leaner and leaner. Definitely getting leaner, and I'm noticing, my God, a big influx of trolls like hitting my social media, all of them, trying to say my cut's failing, trying to say I'm on welfare. Oh my God. You guys are getting desperate. Oh my God, are you guys desperate? Because you see me, you can see the quads and everything. You guys know I'm losing fat, and you guys know that I have a bunch of clients. Okay, come on, you know that I do. And it just eats you up. That hate burns. It burns so bad. Oh man, how's that make you guys feel? I can tell from the way you guys are messaging and all the stuff I'm banning. I can tell I got to you. I'm getting to you. And for the one who said, oh, you're clearly using a bunch of trend. No, not yet. I'm actually not. You'll know when I do. Now, back over to the training. We did 3 sets. 3 sets of each grip. When I say wide, I don't mean truly wide. I mean it's just pinkies on the rings, which is standard grip. Then I do a medium grip, which is middle of the knurl. And then we do 3 sets of closed grip. And I like that. In fact, I really like the way the Buffalo bar changes all of it as you change grips. It changes the range of motion. This is because I have a few clients who have the Buffalo bars. I'm actually starting to mess with a little more with us using a lot of Buffalo bar for their rep work in general. Because what I'm finding is that it gives us a wide variety of movements. Like especially my guys who have, say, a home gym with no dumbbells. All right, the ones who have a home gym with no dumbbells, each grip is a completely different exercise. Right? At normal grip, medium, and close, it completely, because of the way the bar bends, the range of motion changes. It gives us a lot of variety. It really does, because there's a big difference between a closed grip and a wider grip with this bar. And it really lets me hammer weak points more. Like my guys who have tricep weaknesses, a lot of closed grip work with this bar is phenomenal. All right, you throw that in with the correct extensions or rotating the right extensions that don't aggravate their elbows, and they do really well. It does great. My guys weak off the chest, which again is going to be me right now, gripping it out wide. It works really, really well as long as they have the shoulder health to handle it. So again, why not use it for my speed work? And I wanted to experiment with it with the speed work because I have a couple of clients who I want to actually use that bar for their speed work. I like to test something a little bit and see how it feels so that I can prepare them for that sometimes. Right? Unless they're just my real advanced guys or my elite guys, I don't care. I'll throw whatever at them and they just deal with it. Some of my guys who are more late intermediates and stuff, I want to mess that because I have a couple of them I want to work that in for their speed work. So I want to test it a little bit. But I'm really liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So, chins, these went better today with the shoulder width grip, which I'll run this maybe one more week and then we'll rotate it back to the closed grip. They did good today. I managed to get all 3 sets of 10 and then I let go and they did 1 more rep. Now, people would say, is that rest pause? Almost. But because this is going to be the last real pull-up I do for the week, I wanted to just get that little bit more. I wanted just that little bit more because I didn't hit true failure. I got a rep from failure, let go to make sure my grip was good, and then hit 1 more good rep. Got a lot of quality reps out of this because these are all within a rep of failure. I don't think I could have done an 11th continual So again, we're good. And I feel like as the scale weight drops later, as I drop a little bit of boof off and more body fat, well, like I drop another 20 pounds of body weight or 15, and I continue to build my biceps up. I think these shins are going to get real good. I don't think it's going to be very long. Before the end of the year, I know I'll be doing dead hang sets of 10 with a 45-pound plate. I have zero doubt about that. All right, dumbbell presses. These went amazing today. I got 12 last time. Remember this weight last time? I only got 7, and I got 10, then 12, right? I found my groove today. I got 12. Then I took the last set, and I'm like, oh, let me see if I can get another rep. And I got 13. This is 94-pound dumbbells. For those who are like, where do you get that math? It looks like 8 tens. It is 8 tens. It is 8 tenths. Right? We're adding up. The dumbbell handles are 12.1. And if you look at Titan's website, those clamps are a pound each. Right? 94.1. I rounded it down to 94. If I go past 0.5, I'll round it up. 0.5 will keep it there, you know. Yeah, so they're technically 94.1. Which count is 94? I got 12, 12, and 13. Now, that 13th rep was hard. I didn't have anything left. I felt like I had a rep in reserve on the first two. I'm like, okay, these felt good. And I'm getting that deep stretch. I want you guys to notice I touch my front delt. And I have a slight downward tilt. It's also to keep the dumbbells from hitting me in the face if something goes wrong with the clamps. I don't want plates flying off and dropping and busting my face. I'm already busted enough looking. I can't afford to lose any prettiness, guys. I really can't. But those are full range of motion. I tap my front delt. All right, the seal rows. Again, I'll rotate these out for dumbbell rows coming up eventually. Right? Because I need to have some variation because I'm sticking with mostly chins on the other. I need some variation. I can only really change grip width on chins and keep them in. Some of these I'll rotate them around, but I'm liking these for this phase. I want to progress on them as much as I can, then I'll go back to some of the dumbbell ones, chest supported. The higher angle, which again gets a little more trap, a little less lat. This is very balanced. I went up 5 pounds. I got 10, 10, and then I tried to squeeze out more. I got like 12. It's like, man, that was good. I need to bump this weight again. I'll keep micro-loading it up. All right? I'll load it as long as I can keep progressing. If I can keep progressing on it, we'll keep it in. And then when it stalls, we'll swap it for something else. But yeah, they went really well. I know I sound really high energy today. I am just in an extremely good mood. Today's just one of those days where everything in my life is perfect. Like, I just woke up super happy today, loving life, had a phenomenal workout, and I feel good after this workout. I don't even feel beat up. I'm just having a great day. Like, I'm just straight up happy. I'm straight up happy. I'm so happy that I'm actually laughing at the trolls. They're funny to me today. You guys are so cute. You're so funny. You're so pathetic. I woke up happy. They woke up shit talking me when I'm waking up happy with a full ass bank account, a great workout, some awesome stuff in my personal life. Oh God. So let's get over to the extensions. Added a little more weight because these were getting too easy. So I put micro plates on. We went 72.5. I need to keep bumping these up though. I'm going to go ahead and push for some progression on these. And again, I want people to realize I'm doing two separate movements. My eccentric and concentric rep are very different. On the eccentric, I'm bending first, right? Dropping it back to stretch the long head. It takes all the stress off the elbow on the eccentric. That's what causes us to get elbow inflammation. I'm removing that because I'm bending with my elbows forward. I'm bending first. Okay, very little stress on it. And then the long head is taking all the eccentric stress. We create a stretch on the long head, which is what it likes. That is how the long head is activated, right? It doesn't activate particularly effectively off of elbow. It needs that shoulder extension, and it likes that stretch. That's, again, what engages it. We get that stretch reflex and then use that to pop up all 3 heads on the way up. And then I have the other one to balance it out. Incline curls. Went with the 35s again today. I got 10, 10. I managed to squeeze out 12. Again, 12 is nothing left. Nothing left on the 12. But again, increase. Hey, all of my arm exercises are getting stronger. All of them. My extensions and my curls are going up. Probably stimulating some arm growth. Stimulating some arm growth. Happy with that. Because God knows I need it. And I think everyone agrees with that. And no matter whether you love me or you hate me, we all know I could use more arm. And it's not just bicep, it's bicep and tricep. I need to bring them up. And you know what? All my lifts will improve. It will help my benching. It will help me even not tear bicep on the deadlift. And I like incline curls for that. Yeah, I'm doing all this stretch stuff. Everything's seated, everything's stretched, because my low back gets worked so much on lower days. Let's just remove all of the stress on it on upper days. Why not? I do so much standing GPP too. Just let it rest today. Just hit the muscles of the upper body that we want to hit. And I know it's a little bit of almost fluff at the end. But you know what? If we're going to be strong, we need to look like we lift. Also, if I bring up my whole upper body, this is going to be required. I've said I want a 405 bench. And I will get it. Mark my words. I will get that 405 bench. I'm going to do getting leaner too. Taste that haterade. Taste it. I can taste those tears. It's okay. They'll go make some websites calling me fat and weak. Yep. I can taste it. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. I'm going to have to build up my upper body to do it, though. But we're going to build everything. Pecs, delts, arms, lats, traps. It all has to come up. And I've got to get that power off the bottom. If I can explode off the bottom with a wider grip, with good shoulder health, we're good. And I think all the stuff I'm doing is going to contribute. All that dumbbell work, 12-bar work. I'll work in the McDonald bar again. We will get it back in the rotation when other stuff stalls. We'll use it also. But these, same thing, 10, 10 that I managed to squeeze out 12. 12 was hard. We just got 10s with these last time, so this weight, these are going up. We're getting progress on these dumbbell movements. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. These dumbbells were probably the wisest training investment I've made in a while. I wish I would have done this 6 months ago. Right? Wish I would have. But again, we're getting a different angle. What's the point here? Completely different angle. We're still doing an extension that uses some shoulder extension also, right? Different angle. We're changing those grips, changing the bar path, making sure my triceps get fully worked, just like we're making sure the biceps get fully worked. Got to bring them up. And people notice when I get in certain angles, they realize my forearms are actually pretty big. You see me on certain things, like when I do the dumbbell presses. Yeah, they are. This will help. And I like the hammer curls because, again, this has got good bench carryover because it builds all those other muscles of the arm that we can press against the elbow to get a little pop out of the bottom. Hammer curls build grip. They do help build grip. And they help thicken your whole forearm up. Right? If we're going to do some extra curling outside of the other inclines, do these, and then I'm still doing them with that stretch reflex. Why not? Build that stretch reflex out of the bottom. I'll build it from both angles. Okay. It's not going to hurt my chin-ups at all to do that. Because I'm going to get those chins up. I'm going to get 90 pounds for 10 on a chin-up. That's going to happen too. Okay. Keep moving forward. And yeah, this is a lot of volume, but notice a lot of it's the smaller volume. This stuff's easy on recovery. We do really on average 6 hard sets of pressing, 6 hard sets of pulling. Then we can come in and do arm and shoulder work. All right. My posterior chain volume is actually higher. If you guys run the numbers and start realizing all the posterior chain stuff I do, that's actually the highest volume out of anything I do. Depending on how we count sled drags. But again, you guys get a good angle of the legs there. My legs are getting leaner. Body fat's going down. All right, I decided to do these at the end, seated. They're harder. They're harder. You can't cheat. I'm trying to lean forward, though, to, again, make it safe on the glenoid and to make sure we get a little bit of rear delt in there. All right, making sure that gets hit good. But, yeah, these are tougher. These are tougher. They were a little easier last time. I managed to get 12 with these 30s standing, but not seated. 10s were maxes. That's all I had. And it lit my delts up. So we got to finish those delts off. Go ahead and get them bigger and rounder. It's not going to hurt. But I am super happy with today's workout. This is feel like one of the best workouts I've had in months. Pretty stoked. It just went great. So I hope it has been informative and enjoyable. And I will talk to you guys next time.